Oh yeah, I picked it up
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
So what did we decide to talk about?
Well, we don't have to jump into it first. We can introduce it. Okay. I already forgot what we were gonna talk about that one time.
What's your name?
Oh.
What's your name?
Okay. Wait. Let's do the clap. So I'm Ben, and this is Caiden. It's kind of just our version of podcasting, which is just we're just gonna be talking about whatever both really we both really like talking. So we just decided we'd try it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of just one of the things we wanted to try.
That's Ben.
That's Ben. And that's Caden.
I'm Caden.
Okay. Well, he didn't really want to do bios, but like I do want to tell a little bit about myself. I'm 24. People don't think I'm
Damn.
24. People don't think I'm 24. They always make fun of me for that, just because.
You look younger, or
Yeah, because like he's
or you look older?
21. You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't act like the camera's there.
Yeah.
It's just me and you.
No, that was a joke.
No, it's just me and you. You're fucking dead. Yeah, so he's 21. There's
Got my life ahead of me. What about you?
It's over.
It's over.
It's over for me.
You're almost 25.
It's over. That means I can rent cars.
Oh yeah, true.
Mhm. So I can
And that's weird, isn't it?
pay more. Yeah, but
why do
you
you
could
think
just.
that is a thing?
I don't know. There's probably a reason why it happened, but
Like, why can I sign up for the military and buy cigarettes, but I can't rent a
I
car?
don't think you
and
can anymore.
I can sign up for the military.
No, cigarettes.
I'm 21.
Oh.
Of course I can buy
I thought you were talking
cigarettes.
about like 18.
Why are you thinking about 18?
Yeah,
Sorry, that's a tangent.
No, I was thinking about something else and now I lost my train of thought. What was that? No! We're not going to talk about marriage right away. We can talk about that a little bit later. But
That's weird to bring up.
it is weird to bring up. It is a very interesting subject because it's very popular in our age group, especially in our friend group. There's a lot of people we know getting married. But
I left my drink over there.
you can go get it. I can still talk. You can still hold. You can hold your phone and go get it.
I'm not that thirsty.
Mine's over there. I can go get mine.
I'm not that thirsty right now.
Okay. But if you get thirsty, you can go get it. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I feel like you're not disconnecting enough from this. You need to pretend like you and I just decided to face towards the fence.
Is there something over there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's just me and you.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was playing kind of into the joke of
No, so was I.
like, me trying to be nervous.
That was also me.
Oh,
okay. So you're joking about the thing that I was joking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, our humor is complicated.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just like a relationship.
That's fine. They don't need to know about that. They just need to know that
So-
things are going great between us.
So about you.
Oh, about me.
We were on the topic about you, and then I
I'm-
talked about rental cars. Or you talked about
Okay, I'm 24.
it. Damn.
Photography is kind of my spiel.
Yeah.
That's the thing I really like to do.
Oh, is it?
Caden's hobbies, he literally just has a car that doesn't work and he's trying to sell it. That's his only hobby.
That's my personality.
That's your
actually.
personality, actually. A blue car at that. I feel like if you have a blue car,
It is multiple
And-
shades of blue.
it happens to be your personality. Because I have a blue car and now it's my personality. So,
Yeah. Well,
what are your hobbies? Like, what other... I actually don't even know. This is actually... No. This is new between me and you. I don't...
yeah. Okay. Because it's new. My hobby.
Why are you so nervous?
I was gonna do this, but I don't know if that
It doesn't seem chill enough.
Yeah. I don't know if
Memory.
it's like that. Shit.
I don't know what your hobbies are. You have some Legos in your room, but that's not...
Yeah. I mean, I like Legos. Legos are fun. I kind of grew up playing with Legos. I think a lot of us did, but
But you grew up. So then what'd you do?
I really like sports.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you like watching sports or being a part of them?
Yeah, no, I like both. I like both.
I like watching other people be a part of them.
What? You like watching them?
No.
Oh.
I don't like sports at all, actually. Well, I like a real sport, like motorsport.
Oh.
Like Formula One and
Oh, like something you can't get into?
Indy 500 and GT.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, I like watching that stuff too. I kind of started to like that stuff as I like got older. I didn't really like care for it as much as I was young. Yeah, I still watch sports in general, like baseball. Not so much football. I don't really like watching football.
Yeah.
Kind of grown men in tights, just kind of
Yeah. I'm not with that either.
doing that.
Okay.
I don't like
They
that.
usually don't do that, but
They don't.
no.
Oh.
Not the ones that I've watched.
Well, Tom Brady did it
Okay.
to his son.
Yeah. But actually, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I mean, and in terms of like hobbies, I mean, I guess I like cars a lot. My dad got me into cars. Kind of like most cars out there. I don't really just favor one or favor another. I mean, I think all cars are in some way unique and interesting, you know? I think
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's one thing I noticed about him is it's kind of like me. A lot of people do not like more than one. They're like, oh, I only like German cars. I only like Japanese cars. And I've always been like, you know, I think once I experience it, yeah, wow.
You're like a swinger. you swing both ways,
I
right?
swing either way.
You're sitting on the fence.
Every way.
The fence is split.
I'm one of those swings.
The fence is in between your cheeks right now. You're sitting on the fence.
I'm in one of those swings that just has the little tiny bowl in the middle and it goes like this because I swing every way.
Like a tire swing.
Honestly, you just could put me in a canyon and throw me off, and that's how much I swing.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I German, Japanese. Not really Korean, but Swedish.
There's some cool Koreans. Korean cars. There's some cool Korean cars. Like one of my favorites is the Kona Inn. I think that car looks really good. It's like it's like the hatch.
Oh, it's like
almost,
the crossover.
It's like the crossover, yeah, but it's the Inn version, so it's got the fancy spoilers and splitters.
Isn't that all electric?
I don't think so. It has the four banger in it.
Oh,
pops and bangs.
Which one am I thinking of? That makes all that electric one that makes all the sounds and
that's
shifts.
the EV
shifts.
Are you thinking
that's the Ionic.
The Ionic Q.
Yeah, Ionic.
That one's pretty
Q
cool.
Or
yeah,
it looks cool
too.
It looks cool, but it's definitely kind of dorky.
I wouldn't use it.
What do you drive?
A spirited car, but what do I drive?
Yeah.
2012 Lexus IS2.
What do you actually drive?
My actual car I drive that I like to enjoy is my 2006 Volvo S60R.
Okay.
And it's broken right now, which is being fixed.
You're trying to sell it, right? I saw that.
I
saw that happen.
Freaking bug in my face. Yeah, it's a 5-cylinder, so it's not.
Sounds good, but
yeah, it has a good sound to it. It has a good mid 2000s body to it. You know, like you can tell it's older, but it's not like crazy old. I don't know. Volvo was just a weird period then. That's like when they were with Ford and also Volvo at the same time. And I mean, there was a lot of bad stuff from Volvo in those generations. Oh yeah, my bad. So, anyways, this is a 6-speed manual. It's fun to drive. Yeah. It's not.
Is it rear
fast, but
or is it all-wheel drive?
It's all-wheel drive. Yeah.
You almost said it was rear, so you're like it's rear. Oh, it's all-wheel drive.
Well,
my car is rear-wheel drive.
Well,
you don't have to fit in with me.
So I actually initially started with the blue car. That was a manual 6-speed, and then Ben ended up getting a manual blue car, also, which I think is kind of coincidental.
Got that,
but
after I met you, but just barely after I met you.
But damn, that's a loud frog. I hope.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't.
No, I don't. It's not showing any wavy lines, so we can always cut that if we need.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think we can.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't really.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I'm sure if the lawnmower doesn't pick up very well, that'll.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I have many other hobbies, honestly. I mean, I'm not really good at a lot of things in terms of like.
That's not true. You always told me you were kind of like a.
I can't gamble very well.
Okay, I know someone that can. I'm not gonna name names. I didn't say you can gamble well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, you've always told me you're a very. Shut up for a second. Okay, what were we gonna say?
You got me into pool, and I've been playing a lot. We've been playing a lot of pool, and I think that.
Hi, Marie.
I think that. I think pool. I could consider that as a hobby.
Yeah, I guess it's a hobby now. Pool's really fun. I definitely don't play by the correct rules because. Hey,
don't drink that. Hey, don't drink that. That's coolant. Stop. No, I'm kidding. It's not coolant.
Pool's fun. I could consider it a hobby, but I don't have a table at my house, or you don't have one at yours.
I think we should get one.
Yeah, we could definitely put one right here.
Not outside.
I could put a.
My cat just jumped up the fence.
Okay.
My grandpa has a really nice one that he never uses. I've seen him probably use
it. You never mentioned this. Why didn't you mention this?
My grandpa has a really nice one in Washougal, and it's one of the nice marble slab ones with the felt over it.
I was gonna say, I hope the table's not marble.
It's marble, so it's like 400 pounds just to carry the table itself. It's really nice. He's kept it covered forever because they basically just use it to fold their laundry on now. And my dad was the only one to like play pool with him, so now we never go over there. So
now you have a reason to go over there.
I'll just buy it from him or something.
You do anything but see him.
I'll just buy it from him.
You just buy it from him. But yeah, no, I don't have many hobbies myself either. It's just photography.
I think you do.
I mean,
aircraft.
I wouldn't call that a hobby. I don't really know much about airplanes, but I love aviation so much.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
I could talk about it forever, but I don't know enough about it. Yeah, I definitely want to travel to see some of the air shows, and they're always doing testing that I watch a bunch of other people do media coverage of, and I really wish I could go, like in the UK, and I'm trying to forget the Australia somewhere. But yeah, I think that's cool. I go to air shows whenever they come around, but that's about it.
You know what we didn't mention?
What?
The name of this.
We don't need to. It's called Off Air. Okay?
Yeah, we're calling it Off Air.
You don't have to say, oh, no, that's the name of the song. And he said it in the song. Or like when you're watching a movie and he's like, oh, I get it because it's the name of the movie. It's
like Cars.
He says the Avengers. Oh. Cars. Yeah, I like how he said we're going to do this in one take. It's definitely going to have a little bit of cropping in it, but I think we'll be fine.
I think we should just keep it.
Okay, we'll just keep it. We're keeping that in. Don't say any cuss words.
I'm not.
Okay.
Frick it.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Well, I kind of want you to dive in a little bit about trying new things. What's your opinion on, like, this is a really good example. Like, we're trying this. This is weird. I'm worried about people judging me about this because I know people at work that are going to watch it. I hope they don't play it in my meetings at work because that'd be really awkward.
Should I say something really inappropriate so they can't?
No, because they'll definitely play it if you say that.
Okay.
And then you kind of mentioned before that you're not scared of it, but you always have the thought in the back of your head that someone's like, oh,
for sure.
Oh, hey, I saw that video you posted, or oh, I really like the thing you're doing. It's nice, but then you're like,
and then what would I do? I'd be like,
thanks, man.
What'd you think?
But
you hated it.
I guess you just have to take it like someone complimenting your car, being like, oh, I really like your car. You're like, thanks, man. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So, I mean, what is your take on trying new things? I know this is very scary for you, but like, is there new things you want to try other than this, or is it just?
Is that?
I'm trying to pry a lot out of you.
What are you trying to say? Want to try something new?
No.
Are you trying to?
I wasn't going
to insinuate. No.
You should buy a
I get
G80.
you. So, I think, somewhat on topic. What if we had like a wheel with like ideas, and you'd spin the wheel, and then you could talk about the idea it lands on?
I could.
Right. But we'll worry about that later.
Or just a notes app.
Or in the notes. Yeah, we'll jot that down.
Okay.
We're not jotting it down.
No, we're not jotting that. I'm gonna get a piece of paper.
Yeah, let me write that down. About trying new things.
Like, what's the newest thing you tried other than podcast? Or you could even talk about us making YouTube videos, how that felt for you, because like,
yeah,
you probably like any other kid wanted to. I always wanted to.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I always wanted to, like, start a YouTube, but I was never really, like, techie, like you are. And so, I don't have a lot, I don't have a lot of, like, background in that. And so, I never did anything about it. And I always, like, you know, it's just kind of like a small dream come true, because, like, you know, I can do fun YouTube videos and stuff like a podcast, and you know a lot more about it, and I like to talk. And
I mean,
you know,
I don't know much about it.
I'm not saying the work is split 50-50. It's more 25% me, 75% you,
Okay.
but to go with that, trying new things is really hard, and I think we miss out on a lot of opportunities in life
Yeah.
by thinking and overthinking about things like that, like just even small things, you know, job opportunities, hobbies in general.
Because what if we totally just eat shit and we, sorry, instead of angry because, but what if we eat shit and we just, people make fun of us for in the comments, we only get 100 views. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's what you're scared of.
Can't do it every episode, can they?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a really good point.
I mean, even at that, like, you think about it, like, I know this is kind of countering my point here, but can you think of some internet well, let's think of, let's imagine TikTok, right?
Okay.
Think of a TikTok star
Thinking of it.
that's been relevant for more than 2 years. You really can't. I mean, you can think of maybe one or two, but then you look at their videos now, and they're less relevant. There's less.
Yeah, all the people that
hype
are
around it. So I mean, even if this blows up in our face,
you can't remember them. I can't even remember them. I mean, there's people like Charlie D'Amelio that were like really, really famous for a while. But even her, like the biggest TikToker, you forget about her.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about that every day, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is something kind of big for me, and I'm kind of more put the pressure on him. I'm like, I really want to try this, really want to do this, and honestly, I'd be okay with it if he just filmed it, stood behind the camera.
Just to try it.
Yeah, if he didn't feel comfortable doing it, because I don't know if he likes it, I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
Same with the YouTube videos, like, maybe he's like, oh, this feels weird, oh, I just don't want, like, the way someone's going to think about me. If I'm like, that's fine. If he ends up thinking that way, I feel like we'll both be pretty communicative about that.
Yeah. I think,
but I feel like we can't really shoot it down yet unless we try it a few times. Cause
yeah, you won't know you don't like something unless you've tried it.
Yeah.
Which that doesn't apply to drugs. I wouldn't recommend that, but
unless they're free. Then take a sniff.
Yeah, I mean, take a whiff or a little something, but no, please don't. Please don't do that. But I don't know, what is the newest thing I've tried? I'm trying to think of that.
You tried pool, but that was with me, and then you tried YouTube, that was also with me, so I wouldn't count that.
But I would say both of those have turned out very well, and I've come to like those, and I don't think I ever would have tried those if I wasn't, you know, if you weren't doing it. You know? So I think there's a lot of influence that your friends can give you, and a lot of confidence that your friends can give you to, like, do those things.
Yeah, because doing stuff alone is great. Don't get me wrong. Being independent, not having anyone in your path is great. But having someone there with you, oh my God. Like when all the times, a lot of times I doubt myself a bunch.
Yeah.
And I'll even like make a passive aggressive joke to you, and you'll still be like, no, but I'm serious. I think you're good at that. And I think you knew exactly what you wanted, and it made sense to me when you said it, and I'm like, oh wow, I thought it was gibberish, and then I kept going, and then that preceded me to actually post it, or something like that.
I mean, look at that YouTube video.
Yeah,
you know, it got some
600 views, dude.
Got some good views, and that was just for like,
and we didn't even share it.
Yeah, that was just for like a fun like tester thing. Like, we know how, you know, to like microphones, cameras, voiceovers, just to like.
Even this, looking at it right now, it looks really dark. I might get up.
It does look dark. I'd probably just check that out real quick.
I'd check that out. But, keep talking.
Small intermission while Ben is checking the camera out. I'll describe our setting right now. We are in my backyard. I've freshly mowed the lawn here. My cat is sitting on the fence, watching over us as the sun sets. It's quite nice out. My other cat's begging at the door to get in, but I'm ignoring him.
I got it.
Does it look better?
Damn. I just kicked it.
Ben just kicked the camera, kind of offset it.
That looks good.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks.
We're good.
Was it really dark?
Yeah, it just
Okay.
was a bit darker.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll be fine now.
Okay.
But trying new things is, I think it's.
What?
You can't. Yeah.
What makes? This is my question.
Okay.
What makes a person not want to try new things, and when does that start in your life? When do you think that starts in your life?
I think it's when you're a kid, and you've ever been around kids in like grocery store or even in your neighborhood, and they're just fucking, they're loud as shit, and you're like, oh my god, they just don't care.
Like at the store when they were riding the, we were at the store today and they were riding the skateboard. In the
Yeah,
store.
and they're just, some kids are riding a skateboard around just back and forth, and they think that's funny, and some kids are pretty oblivious, but some, like, that's when that shit doesn't matter, but as soon as you, like, maybe you get a little bit bullied, or maybe you have some troubles at home, you just tend to be quiet.
Yeah.
And then you fear that, oh, this person is going to judge me for the way that I talk, or maybe the things that I do, so I don't even want to try that, because then they're going to look at me, even if I'm good at it, they're going to pay attention to me, because the focus is on me, which is never true.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm walking in Costco, I'm always thinking, I'm like, someone's staring at me right now.
Yeah, you always kind of feel like someone's silently.
And then I go, and I'm like, I remember that person that just walked by me, but I don't remember what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Why am I so worried about them staring at me? They probably don't even remember what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
So it's literally all in your head.
It is.
I mean, observation, it's all in your head.
Yeah, but, you know, it's like, as a kid, it's like, where do you develop, when do you develop, and where do you develop those, like...
It's the trauma.
Yeah.
Or the bullying.
Yeah, you think?
Because I don't think there's a positive reason that happens.
I mean, it could be just in general, like, that's the human mind. That's the way we think. We naturally are anxious.
Because the shame comes from something.
Socially.
Yeah, it comes from something.
Comes from people making fun of you.
And even if they don't make fun of you, you never... Like, I didn't have many bullies growing up. I only remember, like, twice.
Really?
Where I got bullied. But
No.
I still had shame from other instances that, like, with friends and at home, where I'm like, they don't like the thing that I'm doing, and they'd rather do something else.
Yeah.
Like, they think scootering is weird, and they'd rather bike.
I'd rather
I'm
skateboard or
gonna
something.
act like I don't scooter just
Yeah.
because they don't like it.
Yeah.
Because if I don't have that, I don't have that in common with them, then I won't be as cool. So I'm gonna try to blend into what they do. That's like, it kind of like, I wouldn't consider that trauma, but it's still not really a
I think
positive
it's some
thing.
form of trauma, you know? Trying to alter yourself to conform to the, you know, the fit of other people, to blend in, or to be like, you know, so that you're not an outlier. I think that's definitely a form of some kind. I'm no psychologist, though. But,
Really?
yeah, I'm not licensed or anything.
Okay.
I can give you advice, but
Well,
I
what have I
wouldn't
been
follow
paying
it.
you for?
Oh.
I've been paying you $200 a week.
I thought it was just to be friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hey,
Oh,
Murray,
don't
can you
like
check the camera?
Yeah. Mary, can you
Thanks,
check the
dog.
camera?
I mean, cat.
Okay. I mean,
Sorry, it's probably pretty loud on the microphone.
do you think you like to talk about yourself?
In what way?
Just like
Like
your general
selfishly,
interest.
or
Like,
just
if someone
in
asks you about one of your hobbies, if I'm like, hey, how's your Volvo doing? Do you think you'll go into depth about it? Or be like, oh yeah, I just have an issue with it. It's whatever. And just end the conversation there.
I think a lot of the times I am like that, just because sometimes it feels really insincere when people ask, you know? And when I feel like it's insincere, like,
Yeah.
I feel like they really just don't want to know. So, like, if like a family member, like a neighbor or friend's like, oh, how's your car? I'm like, yeah, it's good. I'm just working on it. But if it was like you or someone else, or even like this podcast where people are taking time out of their day to listen to it, I would definitely go into detail about, like, you know, what's going on, you know, what I did and how to fix it, how I'm fixing it, you know, whatever. And that goes deeper than just cars. Like, in general, like...
So you do like talking about yourself?
Yeah, more privately, though, yeah. And
Okay.
I feel like this is private, even though we're going to...
It's just you.
so it'd be public.
Realistically, it's just you and I.
Yeah, exactly.
Because no one's going to watch it.
It's just, I mean, you know, you never know. But,
Do you want to put this on its own channel?
the talking?
Or should we just put it on my main channel?
We could probably do a different channel for it.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, either way, whatever route we decide to go, it's fine.
Yeah, we just gotta think of a name for the channel.
So, Trump almost got shot again.
So how about them Yankees?
Because of them Yankees, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's. What about you? Do you like talking about yourself?
Oh, I love talking about myself. I say I. Well, I don't usually don't say I don't, but
Yeah.
I let people talk. I try to socially let people talk because I know that I'll start talking about myself. God, we need to do this instead.
Yeah.
Next time.
There's some.
There's a lot of bugs.
There's some bugs. Yeah. I think I have one of those candles over there that deters bugs.
We should sit as far away.
We should sit as far away as from that candle as we can.
Yeah, I
Good
love
idea.
talking about myself.
Yeah.
I also need to work on the ums and likes.
Me too, but we can.
But
if you think about it, if you think about it, then you take a pause, and then it's kind of like,
yeah. My dad always told me that every time I go to a family event or I go to eat somewhere, he's like, "Oh, Ben, when he was a kid, he's just got to have a little bit of everything at the buffet. He can't just have one or two things."
Such a fatty.
Such a fatty.
My
He
son.
also said that for some reason. I don't know why. No, but then I realized I'm like that with a lot of things. Like this is just one of like thousands of things I can think of.
I think that's healthy though.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that's really healthy.
I just thought not a lot of people want to try a bunch. They're just okay with it, and that's fine. But some people only want to have one brand of car, or they only want to have one genre of job.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try podcasting because it's the basic thing to do. I want to try making videos. It's the basic thing to do. I think aviation is cool. I love cars. Yeah. I also think being a model would be cool, which is pretty out there for me, but I still think
a lot of models out there.
The thought of being a model is cool, and then the thought of traveling is cool.
You can be your own. What do they call people that manage, that does the face shots and the portfolios? Managers. You can be your own manager. You can do your own face shots.
Let's move on.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna agree with you. I think everybody is sitting on their own gold mine of something that they are so profoundly good at, and they don't know it, or they'll never figure it out because they are too afraid to make the first move into it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really sad because I know for a fact some people are gonna watch this and joke with me about it, but being 100% serious, you can sometimes see it in other people. Like, I think you'd be good at this. Then they laugh it off, and they never do anything about it. And maybe deep down they think about it, but it's just. I know every human being is profoundly good at one thing that can make them.
Probably multiple.
Yeah, even multiple. But that can make them either new connections, money, or just a different life, a way to live, different way to think, and they're not going to make the move to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And at what point what does it stop? Do you just never do what you want them to do and just live your life like that, and then push it off?
Yeah, well, because even people like our parents' age,
they have things they wanted to try.
There's a thing I never did. I never tried aviation. I didn't try flying or aircraft mechanics just because I don't know if I'll be good at it. I don't know how to get into it, or I don't know what the first steps are, so I guess I'll just never try.
Yeah.
And it's okay to leave some things out. Like, maybe I'll just leave out flying, but I really wanted to be a race car driver.
Exactly, yeah.
Or I really wanted to just be a motorsport photographer. I'm just using myself as an example.
Right. Is it kind of dark on the camera?
It's kind of dark.
Should we move locations to maybe under the covered area so it's a little bit more light
It's
out?
okay.
That was good.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, we're talking about not trying things.
Yeah.
What's something that you haven't tried that you would have liked to try?
I don't know. I think it goes back to cars. I think I would definitely try a different car brand out than just Volvo. But, you never know. The grass is always greener on the other side. If I had bought a different car, I would say, I want to try out Volvo next or something. So I'm glad I got the experience that I did. But I think in general, like, I have taken a lot of things in life that I wasn't sure about, and a lot of those things have worked out, or they haven't, and they usually work themselves out. So like getting a new job, that's really freaking scary, but it works out.
Did you get a new job recently, or is that?
I mean, yeah, within like this year I did, and
okay.
it just I was really scared to start it, and I had no experience in it, and now I'm happier than I've ever been in terms of a job.
Come to think of it now, mine's pretty new too. I didn't even think about that.
Your job?
Yeah.
Yeah, you started it last year, didn't you?
January.
Yeah, exactly. That's new.
That's this year.
Yeah. I don't know. It's this year.
Yeah, it is this
Already
year.
past January.
Really? Wow. No, I love my job. It's industry I never thought I'd be into, and I didn't think I'd be good at. I'm okay at it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just now because I thought maybe I could try it, and I'm like, well, what's the downside of trying? Now that I did that, I'm making more money, even though I'm still learning. They're still like, here, we'll teach you every day, and it'll take you a while to learn it, but
Yeah.
we'll pay you for it. So.
But you still had those thoughts that were like, what if I fail? What if I can't do this?
Yeah.
But
It sucks to say because
it can
I
happen.
didn't listen to myself for a while, but you gotta just ignore it. You kind of have to just ignore it and keep going. And keep going and be like, what if I'll just do it. Like, I talked to a couple people today that I was at a race at the racetrack by my house, and there was like 3 people that I went up to talk to today. And old version of me, kind of just normal me, whatever. I used to just like think about it and rehearse in my head what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped doing that because that would cause me to not know what to say once what I was saying didn't go to plan. I'm like, oh, I said the question wrong, or I said the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they responded it with a different way than I thought they were going to, so now I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So I kind of just go into it blind now. I just like, so, how's your day going? Oh, that's cool. What are you doing? And just asking basic questions. You don't have to, like, in my head, I'm like, I have to think of the most amazing, gut-wrenching questions and the perfect thing to say to make everyone laugh. Like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. So,
never
cool.
is. Yeah.
How are you? Would you drive today? Oh, you drove your car? That's cool. You're
just
alone? Okay, that's kind of creepy. Maybe don't say that.
Are you alone right now? Yeah, I mean, just like this, there's no perfect question I don't think you can ask or perfect thing you can say. It's just like,
yeah.
be you.
Not to get into our bromance, but it's kind of how it was with you. Because I was like, this random kid, SR Caiden, whatever. This kid Caiden. Maybe I'll cut that out. I don't know if you want that online.
Okay.
But
my name's probably going to be in the YouTube channel.
Okay. Well, regardless.
Regardless.
I DM'd him because I thought his car was cool. Whatever. Otherwise, I have no other reason to talk to him.
His car was cool, I guess. Whatever.
What?
I guess my car was cool. You thought my car was cool.
You had no pictures of yourself, so I have nothing to base it off of.
Yeah.
No, I thought his car was cool. And then I was like, oh, I'll just talk to him for a little bit. And I met him in person when I did a shoot. And he was pretty cool. But I didn't think our personalities were as similar as they were. And I would have never known if I just didn't ask to hang out.
Just kind of brushed by. Like,
yeah,
hey, thanks, man. Never talked to you
even
again.
something as simple as like a relationship between another guy. It's okay. I hate the way I said that.
Huh.
Between another, like, even like a friend. Like,
friendship.
Yes. I'm about to compare it to girls, so that's why I want to make it clear. Even a relationship with like a friend is still something to be nervous about for me. It's because like he invited me over and I was like, it's still I have to meet his parents. I have to go say hi. I realize this is sounding really weird. Now that I say it, you have to.
No, I know what you mean though.
Yeah, I have to maybe meet some friends that he has over already. I have to do.
Usually like a good friend of yours or your best friend. Your parents know them.
Yeah.
Your family knows them.
Yeah.
You've hung out with their family.
Yeah.
So there's stress on that situation.
So why do you think women scare you?
What? Man, I think that goes probably as deep as just relationships nowadays.
You don't have to go deep about it, but I mean, just in general, no
superficially
names.
Deep. We'll use a little oxymoron there.
Okay.
Superficially deep. I think it's just the way social media is nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you can be as happy as you are, happy clam, and then you either see someone doing better than you on social media, or you see someone that looks better than your partner. And
keep talking. I'm gonna get my ghost.
And
keep talking.
see ya.
I'm still here.
See ya.
I just don't want a bug
Oh,
in my drink.
I'm kidding. He doesn't know.
I mean, I don't think it's just social media. I think there's a lot of relationships even before like social media. Kids would be nervous to talk to a girl. They'd be nervous to. It definitely kind of ruins like. I don't know. You're kind of right. It kind of ruins like very solid relationships. Now people are just dating just to date.
Yeah, definitely that like kind of built-in fear there of like getting rejected. That's always there. I think that's always been there. You know, from like some guys just hide it better. But I think even like you were saying, like when our parents were our age, you know, like they still probably had a fear of being rejected.
But you didn't see it blasted on social media.
It's not blasted on social media. It's not like, you know, you go up to a girl today and you get rejected or something, and then she posts about it all over her social media, even though you'll never see it. It's just like, it still kind of hurts in a way. You know, it's like, oh, shit. Or maybe you do see it. Then that hurts. And then that's weird, you know?
Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, I mean, normal for a dude, but I've always been kind of scared of women. But recently, it doesn't hurt me as much anymore as it used to. Like I used to be like, oh my god, I put them on a pedestal or whatever. But then you realize they're just women. They're just other people. Yep. They have the same insecurities that you do, where something about themselves they don't like. It's really not that deep. And women are actually pretty cool once you talk to them.
Pan to a video of like zooming out on the world and then space and then like a galaxy.
Yeah.
You know?
Basically.
Go on Instagram where it's like it's not that deep. It's never that deep. Wow, it's a big bug. What is that, a moth?
No,
shoot that thing.
Mosquito eater.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh,
it's coming over.
Oh, but hit it.
Nah, if I... Sure, they hit the second.
Yeah, but we don't have to be deep the whole podcast.
Yeah, I don't think that was too deep. I think that was...
surface level.
I think that was just the right amount.
Just the right amount.
Just the right depth. Yeah, what else? What else should we, in this first kind of episode? I know we'll probably do some trimming.
Nah, I mean, I kind of want to just leave it because we didn't say anything too inappropriate. This is a really rough...
Like, how long do you want each episode to be? You think
we're just going to play it by ear.
Okay.
Whatever we feel is comfortable, I guess. This is a really rough first version, but I'm okay with that because I feel like we'll improve every rendition after that.
Yeah, even like, you know, there really wasn't a thought behind of like what we were going to talk about, just kind of whatever we usually talk about, and this time we just recorded it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if there is something that we're actually interested in and specifically, then I think, you know, we'll talk about that more, but
I mean,
I think this was just a general introduction of us, and
yeah,
you know,
feel free to leave criticism in the comments. I love hate, so if you're hating on me, I would enjoy that.
That's fair. I'm a D1 hater also.
Just criticism is really good, despite it. Even if it's like, wow, your hair looks shit in that one. I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe I should prep more before, but
like
this one we didn't prep at all. We didn't
eat a sandwich or something.
Eat a sandwich, skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Or cut back, fatty.
Cut back, fatty. Yeah, you get that one a lot.
I do.
Yeah, we didn't plan this. We didn't write anything down, which I did write something down.
Oh, really?
I wrote down off-air podcast.
That's it?
Yeah. So, I mean, we started it, didn't we? No, I feel like the next one will be better because we're going to...
It's on air now.
Because we started filming when the sun was, like, pretty bright about the set, and then it set, and it got really dark.
Yeah. And
I don't really film on my camera. I don't know how to film videos. And then we moved over to the couch. So, but I feel like this is a lot better than over there.
This is a good spot.
Garage might be a little bit better though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
There's less bugs.
There'd be less bugs.
Brighter.
Probably no color change,
Yeah, and it's more yellow out here. No Declan.
At least he's behind the glass.
Yeah, he's behind glass right now.
Yeah,
Declan
Murray's
is
being
his
kind of
dog.
wild right now.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of animals.
House pets,
House pets.
We all got house pets.
You got
Most of us do.
Murray, which is his cat, which you saw earlier for like a half a second. Cutest cat ever, but kind of quiet. Meow, meow. Yeah, see? Can't even love around here.
Camera shy.
But I hope I learn a bunch from this, but I hope that you learn a bunch from this too, because I don't want to say I'm a little more experienced in filming stuff, but I am, because I've tried this so many times.
Yeah.
And I've learned to kind of shut off what's right next to me and just kind of do it.
Yeah.
And I still feel like you're in a little bit of a learning stage, which is fine. I'm not trying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm roasting you right now. Sounds like I'm roasting you. I'm just gonna say that I'm roasting you because it's easier to. But I hope
That's
I hope you get comfortable and don't just give up, because I feel like you have a lot of potential to.
Yeah, I feel pretty.
You're
comfortable
pretty
right
funny
now.
when it's just you and I, but it's hard to do it when there's a camera there, or it's hard to do it when.
I like to notice things. That's what I do at my job a lot.
Do you observe it?
I like to observe. Yeah. And I like to, I have to observe heavily so people don't,
Yeah.
get hurt or die, or
That's not important.
whatnot. So I think over time I will just kind of, chill out in terms of like
Yeah.
whatever, but yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, you're pretty funny, so I don't think that's any reason to deter yourself.
Mhm. Yeah. I wish there was a better way that we could like randomly just capture what we talk about in a day.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
we don't oftentimes, me and you don't oftentimes just sit down and talk like this. Like
No,
we're
we
usually
don't.
doing something.
And when we do,
And it's a lot easier to do something when you're walking or when you're working on like a car or
maybe
just doing something in general. It's a lot easier to chat and because your mind's working,
I just thought about the idea of us doing it while hiking, and I think that'd be funny. I still think that would be funny. If
I'd still
but
be,
there's
I think we should try it for one time at least.
Yeah, because even if it's a rough episode, it'd be funny. I don't like the idea of me holding a camera like this the whole time, or someone else holding the camera. I don't like either of those ideas.
We'd have to do like cinematic shots, Let's talk about cinematic shots. Let's talk about
I suck at them.
Let's talk about every time
I suck at them.
someone on social media tries to post like a cinematic video, but it's them like walking into a store. You ever think about how they have to set up the camera first, walk behind the camera, and walk in front of the camera, and walk back to the camera?
Casey Neistat really pioneered that, and he did a really good job. But then people
It does. I mean,
People kept doing it,
It looks
yeah.
good, but then you think about the process of it, and you're like, huh.
I keep thinking about that dude that did the Target videos.
Oh, the Target video guy.
It's Drew.
Everyone in the comments was like actually calling him out on it.
Yeah, with the Drake song. Lean in. Yeah.
That's not. You didn't hear that. We're not getting copyrighted.
Well, it's just my voice. That's not nothing, Drake.
Oh, you just said, but you just spoke those words randomly. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't in terms of anything. Yeah.
So Susan from YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry you passed away, but if you're listening to this, yeah, I there's a lot of stuff I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
A lot of ideas.
even nervously right now. Like I'm repeating a lot what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to think. Like this
What
is something
else?
I've always wanted to do, and I'm nervous. I'm very
We have
nervous
unlimited
right now.
time technically.
I'm,
We can always cut whatever out.
yeah, and honestly, we could talk for 5 hours and still,
And then just cut
or leave it all.
or leave it.
I
all.
think
5-hour video would be a long time to upload though.
no, not if it's just a clip. I think
Hmm.
I think the simplicity is probably what I want to go for.
Yeah.
It's just filming and posting this, and maybe I'm probably gonna crop where we moved over from the couch. But even talking about this right now,
How was your
like-
weekend?
too short. Am I right?
I feel like not enough people ask. Too short, am I right? Yeah. It is.
It literally
I
just
feel
started
like-
today.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because you work Saturday, huh?
Yeah, so I still have following days off.
I just feel like
But
no one genuinely asks people how their weekend is. You
they
know,
always
maybe
just
in
say
like a customer service, right? How's your weekend? Like,
they always say just good.
yeah, my weekend was good.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What'd I do?
I mean, well,
I just started.
today's your
I went to the
one
track.
weekday.
So as I mentioned earlier, I went to the track. It costed a little bit of money to do,
It's pretty cool.
but it was worth it. I saw some pretty cool cars. I saw a LaFerrari. Didn't think I'd ever see that in person.
Yeah.
Saw a couple 4GTs. This one GT. Well, I don't know if he calls it a GT car, but it's a
Prototype.
prototype.
No, I don't know if it's
No,
prototype.
it's like a kit
It's a
version
kit.
of the new 4GT. It has
GT3
that-
kit, maybe. Maybe that's what you call it.
I don't know, but it has a. He recently installed like the hydraulic jacks on that one where you
You hook
put
it up and it
the
just,
air hose and it goes. Brrr.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Those are really cool.
But those things are loud and a bunch of Porsches.
They're loud.
The 4GTs.
Oh, I think with
There's
the jacks.
Two of the GTs. There. I don't know, whatever. Anyways,
Mhm.
a lot of Porsches. A lot of good time meeting people.
Yeah.
It's great connecting with people. I talk with some random people that I never thought I would talk to. I'm like, oh,
Getting out the box.
I did it. I talked to him.
Feels
And
good.
That's something that people don't talk about. Like, making friends is actually not that hard. Like,
Mm-hmm.
a quote that I heard once, or I learned, said, like, no, it's not a quote. It's just something someone said. Like, easiest way to make friends is just to compliment someone and then expect nothing in return. I like your shoes. Just walk away. Especially if it's like, if you're nervous about women, that definitely helps too. Because,
Yeah.
like, expecting a lot out of them to be like, have a full blown conversation with you just by being like, how's your day going? Oh my god, I saw you from over there. That shit's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird. But if you just expect nothing out of it, even like trying to talk to someone you think looks cool or have a nice car. Okay, I'm sounding pretty douchey right now. I'm not gonna lie. I sound pretty shallow. But if you just want to make more friends and you go up to someone, I like your shoes. Oh, I really like your pants. Where'd you buy them?
Yeah.
It's more. It might be a little bit fake in the moment. Like, I don't care about Carhartts, but they're your. Where'd you buy your Carhartts?
Yeah.
But that creates a conversation when you had no reason to have conversation, but now
Yeah.
you do, and now
Topic of interest. Type
Yeah.
Of thing. Yeah.
even like, I don't want to be rude, but oh, it's sick. You have a Volvo.
Where'd you get that shirt?
You have a
Oh,
Volvo.
this shirt.
What kind of Volvo? I don't care that much about Volvos, but I'm curious to see why someone else likes it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what's cool about it.
What's your perspective on
And
it?
generally, it usually makes me like something more if I learn someone else's
Mm-hmm. Viewpoint on like why they did that.
yeah, or their interest in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Seeing why people do things is cool. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, because like, of course you have your own perspective on things, but you actually ask someone like that's done it or that got into it.
Do you like 340s?
340s.
That's my car, by the way.
340s. Yeah, I actually have a lot more respect for them now. Not that I didn't have respect for them before, but I definitely take a lot more interest in them, seeing as you have one, and I can see it in my life. I can, like, picture it and drive it and look at it, you know?
But that's just a good example that if you don't experience something, you don't know if you'll like it. Because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like 340s. I didn't care for them. Like, it's not an M car. Well, that's weird. Why would anyone drive that? But it's fun. I like it. It's manual. It's cool.
It's a fun car.
Same
It's a
with
nice
like the
car.
Volvo. I don't
Yeah.
think I would buy a Volvo. I would buy a new one. Those new wagons look pretty sick. The V90s or
Mm-hmm.
what they call them.
V60, V90s, yeah.
I think that'd be cool. But yeah, I see the novelty in your car too. But I don't think I'd be like, oh, that's my next car.
Yeah. As a teenager, it's definitely like the same vibe as like a WRX in a way, where it's just like, here's a mid-level turbocharged, quick but not fast car. It brought me a lot of joy for a while, and you know, I tried to make it as nice as I could, and then I just stopped driving it, and eventually you just kind of stop enjoying it, and then that passion that you once had for it just kind of goes away, and slowly, you know, kind of arises again when slowly reignites when you drive it, but it just isn't the same. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Maybe it's a maturity thing. Maybe it's a, you know, been there, done that type of thing, but I don't know.
Would you say you're good at pool now?
Hmm?
You say you're good at pool now?
I'm alright. I wouldn't say I'm good.
I'd say you suck ass.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, in reality, I'm not good. Like, better than the average person that's never touched a stick.
It's not
but
that deep.
I think it is that deep, actually.
No, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I
when you
think it is
suck
that
ass
deep.
like that.
You know, just like a lot of things in our life.
I
Kidding.
was like, what is that?
My cat.
He almost knocked over the chair.
He's a little fat. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Do you think anyone you know is gonna watch this? Especially this far.
Probably not this far, no, but I think they would definitely watch the first 5 minutes of it.
Shout out someone right now. It can't be me. I'm right here.
Okay. Someone that I think would watch it this far?
Shout out Caiden.
Or shout out
Just someone.
someone in general. Okay.
If-
Shout
if-
out
if they're seeing this right now.
shout out Jackson.
Jackson. Okay.
Jackson is a good homie of mine, and
Okay.
I don't think he would watch it this far, but
If you did,
or
that'd
even
be
watch
cool.
it at all, but I'll shout him out.
Okay. Shout out to my dad. I don't think he'd watch this far. I don't think he's gonna watch this at all. Every time I send him something of mine, he goes, thumbs up emoji.
That's a dad thing.
And then he goes, why don't you ever talk to me or contact me? And then
Thumbs
I
up.
send him a YouTube video. I'm like, look, I made this video with my friend. Red. I'll just show up at your house, Dad. I know that's what you want.
Alright, Dad, I'm coming over for the holiday.
That and my sister. Yeah, I think that she's definitely gonna watch it. So
You think your sister's gonna watch it?
Hi, Coda. It got darker, didn't it?
Your sister's name's Coda?
Yeah.
Cota?
No, Koda.
Oh, yeah, Ko. Yeah, that's no. Koda?
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor's dog was a husky. His name was Coda.
My sister might have more skills.
Yeah, that husky had really pretty eyes, though.
My sister has my eyes, so I think I'm one-upping your neighbor's dog right now.
He's a cool dog.
I feel like we're gonna find something better to talk about than your neighbor's dog next time, but this is a pretty good start. I actually am very happy with this start.
Yeah, it's flown a lot easier than I imagined.
Yeah,
So
just you and I.
yeah, it's chill. It's just nice to not be on social media and to find something else to do.
Yeah, because
'Cause
right
I
now
think we both agreed that
I would be on
our-
my phone right now if I.
Yeah,
wasn't
we
for
both
this.
agreed that off camera that like our screen times were a little. We both agreed off air that mentioned that our screen times were a little too much, and I think that goes for anybody. I think if you ask anybody, like, you know, are you happy with the amount of time you spend on your phone in a day? I feel like a lot of people would say no.
I have a couple friends that would say yes, but I agree. I have a lot of friends that say no.
I'm just being real with myself, you know. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not happy. I spend way too much time on my phone, whether I'm
Mhm.
working or whether I'm not working, and I could utilize those extra 6, 7, 8, even more hours a day that
Minutes? I thought you were gonna say minutes.
hours that I spend on my phone and checking my phone and worrying about people texting me when no one really does, but
Yeah.
could do something like this.
Yeah. So, him and I got this idea kind of while we were hiking. We brought the idea up at his house, and then we went hiking, and we're like, we don't really know what to start with, and we don't really have an idea. We don't talk about any specific subjects, but we both just like talking. While we're hiking, we talk about a lot of stuff. Took us a while to come up with a name.
Off
And-
air.
What are some of our other ideas? On the trail. That one was kind of cheesy.
On the trail. Yeah.
On the trail. We were just gonna do Caden and Ben if we couldn't figure anything out.
There's another one that we were thinking about.
Which one was it?
I'm trying to think of it.
It was cheesy.
Yeah, I mean, they all kind of were. This one was like the most legit one, though.
Two dudes and a cat. 'Cause it's
Oh,
cat.
2 dudes and a cat. Yeah, because my
Yeah.
cat.
That's actually not a bad one, but Murray isn't in it enough. Otherwise, that probably would be a good option.
Yeah, you're not enough.
You're not enough, Murray.
Oh, he's trying to
Yeah.
eat a bug.
Your stomach is definitely enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a great start.
I think it's a good start.
I guess, yeah. I don't have this doesn't have to be end all be all, but I think this is a great start into not being on our phones as much. So
I think this is a good start to get the ball rolling, because I think we can both say that we like this, and agree that this is cool,
Mhm.
and that just kind of leads us into further thought about topics, our audience, and whatever else. You know?
People listening to us is such a crazy thought in my head too. Being like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear what Ben says. I can't wait to hear what Caiden says. And I'm like, that blows me away because people watch my YouTube videos and talk to me
There's
about
at least
it.
one person out there that'll probably be
That's
like that.
crazy. I still think that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a good start because this is something I've always wanted to do. He's wanted to do. So I think if we're doing this more and we're brainstorming ideas, we won't be on our phones as much. Because when I come over to his house, it's like we're watching YouTube videos, we're watching live PD or something, and I enjoyed that. Don't get me wrong. I can watch YouTube all day, especially with him, like, or the Grand Tour. That's such a great show. But this also kind of just subtracts from that. I don't scroll through TikTok while I'm watching YouTube.
It's like giving your brain a break.
Yeah, because right now I'm so urged to just go on TikTok. Or I posted some photos on Instagram, and I really want to check the comments because I like when people give me attention. But I'm not going to do that right now because we've been filming for an hour now.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't feel the urge to go on my phone right now. I feel the urge just to sit out here and talk to you more.
Okay, well, wow, that makes me feel like a piece of shit after what I just said.
Yeah, I hope so.
No! So, I thought you were going to stop caffeine.
Oh, no, I'm not going to stop caffeine.
So,
I thought you were stopping caffeine.
I said I was going to, but then they came out with a Welch's grape. So I didn't want to.
What? Welch's
Ghost Energy.
Oh, Ghost Energy. Yeah, those are good.
They're good. But they make me really anxious. That's one thing I definitely want to work on too. I want to not be as anxious. I think it honestly is just my diet.
Yeah, I think your diet plays a lot.
Diet
into
my
everything
sleep
in your life,
schedule.
even like things we don't think about, like our thinking, our mental status.
Yeah, dude, I feel so depressed when I eat like Taco Bell all the time.
We just had Taco Bell earlier.
I know. The Lux box gets to me, dude. As much as I love it.
It's that quick dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Get that Taco Bell.
That post.
I get Taco Bell.
Post Taco Bell clarity. Kind of.
Post Taco Bell clarity always hurts.
It does.
Yeah.
But what are we gonna eat after this if we get hungry? Not more Taco Bell.
Oh no, probably
Barrel Mountain.
maybe Barrel Mountain or
No.
restaurant, local restaurant.
I still am hungry. That kind of sucks.
Me too.
I just spent $9 at Taco Bell and I'm still hungry. You know, we don't have to, I guess I don't know if that's interesting. Just trying to think of video ideas on the spot too. Like, I think it'd be interesting watching us cook. Because I kind of suck. You probably suck a little. I think you're probably better than I am, but
I took a couple cooking classes in high school.
So you could be a cooking YouTuber.
Probably not, but
I'm not saying we should be cooking.
I think
YouTubers.
I get the urge some days to go out and cook, like to go out to the store, buy some stuff, and then make something nice. But I don't get that urge very often.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just.
But I think that's a good idea.
For like
one video,
one video or 2 videos, I don't think it should be like a full-time thing.
No, but I think it'd be pretty cool. We do gotta start thinking of some next YouTube video ideas, and because consistency is the key.
We put the last one out, and then we're just
we just dead.
We got great reception of it, and we're like,
let's not do that again.
Let's not do that again. It's kind of hard to think of stuff to do.
Yeah, now that we've changed your brakes 4 times, you got nothing else to film right now.
No, I don't. It doesn't have to be on my car or your S60.
I know. I think any form of consistency for videos would be good. Like, we got good traction on a car video, so maybe we make another video, not fully central around cars, but maybe something with some cinematic shots and then some like personality in it.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of photography related stuff that I can do, but
I think that'd be cool.
That I feel like is more of a solo operation, and I can still do that.
Yeah.
We can just post both.
Yeah.
But I think our next video we should definitely plan it.
Mhm. Yeah, I am kind of hungry.
Okay. Well, it's good talking to you. I'm sad that we can't talk after this.
Yeah,
video
we are
ends.
not going to talk after this video ends.
After this podcast ends, I'm so sorry. But it was good talking to you.
It was great talking with you, and
Till
I'll be
next.
really excited to hear if anybody watches and comments.
I've just been looking in your eyes this whole time. I realized that I have not looked at the camera once.
I challenge everyone to try something new.
Yeah.
Like this. 'Cause it feels good.
I challenge you to drink your water.
To lose some weight.
Yeah, lose some weight, fatty.
Okay. Get your money up.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Okay. This was shot on an iPhone 16
Yeah, I was shot on an iPhone
Pro
6.
Max, 1 terabyte,
1
titanium
terabyte.
gray.
I'm really going to miss you after this podcast ends.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do the clap?
No, you do the clap.
Okay. Wait. Weak ass clap. Okay. One more for good measure.
And that's my location.
One more for good measure.